Hello guys, welcome to the platform once again. It's great to be back on your screen. It's the review of the game Nottingham Forest 0, Chelsea 3. Prior to the game, please make sure you subscribe to the page and follow. So subscribe to my channel and follow the page on Facebook as well as on TikTok. Yeah, prior to the game, if you give me 3-0, I would doubt it. But 3-0 based on the fact that Chelsea can perform to score the 3 goals. Not based, but if you dash me 3-0, I would doubt you, but I will take it. But it's a scoreline that no one easily thought of. Although I predicted 3-1 for Chelsea, it's still a scoreline which is difficult to achieve at the City ground. Although, as I predicted 3-1 in my play predictor in Chelsea app, it's a scoreline that is difficult to fathom. Goes from Josh Echampo, an excellent performance from Josh Echampo there. Pedro Neto and Reece James capping it off with a man of the match performance. Well, it was an exciting day for Chelsea fans, but equally a bad and terrible day for Nottingham Forest as they sacked their coach. This is the second coach that has been sacked by Nottingham Forest prior to November. Yeah, prior to November. Normally, Premier League clubs do sack coaches in November, December, but this is quite so early as the first coach, Nuno Espirito Santo, was sacked a couple of days ago, and now this coach that has replaced him after 39 days, he's been replaced. Yeah, Echampo is fast improving and is even becoming better than Tosin Adarabioyo. Someone will say I'm crazy. Yes, he's a 19-year-old, but he's quickly winning the heart of the fans and is emerging as a better player than Tosin Adarabioyo, who is more experienced than him and is supposed to be better than Echampo. Right? That's the first key point that I want to highlight. 2, Reece James put in a man of the match performance on his 200th appearance for Chelsea. And the most fascinating aspect is that Chelsea has been able to stabilize his fitness, and now he's not suffering from injuries. Quite an impressive one. Reece James, who some time back you would think of as an injury-prone player, now is getting fitter and fitter, match in, match out. Number 3, the emergence of Josh Echampo is a clear indication of something which I highlighted some time back in my videos. What am I talking about? I said it and I keep on repeating. The new owners, clearly capital of Chelsea, should not be spending money on buying 19-year-old, 20-year-old, 21-year-old players. Why? Because we have them in the academy. You see, Chalobah has developed now into a 26-year-old experienced player from the academy. Reece James also 25, 26-year-old from the academy. Josh Echampo is fast coming up, also 19-year-old. You see, that is why sometimes I'm furious when the owners take 20 million, 80 million, 50 million to buy players who are 19 years, 20 years, 21 years. Although there are exceptional players like Estivao, that is okay. But we shouldn't be buying so many players who are at that age, because Chelsea's academy has proven time and time again that it can produce quality young players comparable to any club in this world, even comparable to La Masia of Barcelona. Number 4, our fourth key point is that the first half, in as much as we celebrate a 3-0 win, we should remember that the midfield was disjointed. And Malo Gusto, Romeo Lavia as the pivot, and then Malo Gusto, Romeo Lavia, and then Andre Santo were disjointed. And so it made our game not coordinative enough. From the defense into the midfield, into the attack, there was no link up. And hence, Nottingham Forest should have even scored 1 or 2 goals in the first half, because they were getting chance after chance, and yet still they couldn't utilize the opportunities that came their way. And so it was the gods of football wanted Chelsea to win. That's what I have to say. Other than that, the game would have been finished for Chelsea in the first half against us. Number 5, I now understand why Enzo Fernandez is so relaxed, because Andre Santos cannot bench him. Judging from the performance, from the poor performance of Andre Santos in this game, it is increasingly becoming clear that Enzo Fernandez will always play ahead of him. That's why he doesn't see him as competition. And so sometimes Enzo Fernandez is playing in a game, he's so relaxed because he sees Andre Santos as an alternative, as a bench player who will be coming on to play his role, and doesn't think that he's competent enough to rival him. And so this game demonstrated that hopefully Andre Santos will put in better performances in the games coming up to change my perception of how I saw his performance in this game. Other than that, I must admit Enzo Fernandez is home, clear, and will relax, thinking that this guy cannot pose a threat to his positioning on the field. Yeah, the owner of Nottingham Forest sacked their coach, and when Ange Postecoglou was coming to Nottingham Forest, I was one of the people that felt he wasn't suited to their system, honestly, because this is a coach that plays an open attacking football. He opens his backs, maintains high line, and those stuffs. Even yesterday, contrary to how he plays with high line, he defended cautiously, yet still Chelsea thrashed him 3-0. And so when he came to the team, I knew he would fail. And unfortunately, he failed. I don't want people to fail. And I don't want you guys to say I'm cursing him. No. From the way his system of play and what Nottingham Forest plays, from the onset, he wasn't best suited for their system, and it proved right when they sacked him. And so, so many issues are coming up. So let's leave the issue of Nottingham Forest for them. So this is where I draw the curtains down on today's analysis. Up the Chelsea, and Josh Echampo has come to stay. Cheers, love you guys. Bye-bye.